the QSP Chefmater. So, a pretty cool new design from Keanu Alfaro. He does some awesome designs, has done a lot with QSP, so if you head over to QSP, I would search for his designs. He makes some really cool stuff, and I think this is another one. Look at that finger choil, folks. I love a finger choil. Now, that is fun and exaggerated, but holy cow, does that let you grab this thing and bear down some pressure. That is a wild finger choil, and I am here for it. Beautiful job. It's a liner lock. We've got just about full lockup there. G10 scales. Comes in a few different colors. I believe this is PVD coating. It feels like it. So I'm going to actually call it without any confirmation. 14C28N for the steel. The Chefmater. QSP is releasing some really cool knives this month. This will be available on March 12th. Pre-sale is going on now, so show up and put your money down if this knife is for you. Very comfortable ergonomics, whether you're choked back even. It's definitely not as comfortable when you're choked back, but when you choke up on this thing, holy moly, do you feel totally in control of this thing. I mean, it feels so good. That giant finger choil is a really cool idea. It feels awesome. So let me get to the math. Just right off the rip, the math, some of the important stuff here. Okay, lengthwise, we're looking at just under 3¼ inches on the blade. I'd call that a modified Wharncliffe, possibly. You know, Wharncliffe doesn't typically have a belly, but yeah, that's probably what it's closest to, is a Wharncliffe. And what do we got? We got 7.65-ish inches. Nice size EDC. This huge high flat grind is going to make an excellent kitchen knife. It's a reason they call it the Chefmater. This thing will slice and it will dice, folks. Look at that, 3.2 inches of excellent EDC right there. This will make a great camp knife. You can really get down on whatever it is you're trying to cut. That belly will really allow for some, that's what's nice about a little belly on a knife when you're slicing through food, is you can rock and really apply maximum pressure to anything you would like to slice. But that is a very slicey blade, very wide and ready to chop, chop, chop. So if you like a good chef's knife and you like it to fold, you just want something at camp that you can take out of your pocket quick, especially with that nice deep carry clip. Got lanyard hole right here. If you like lanyard, grab it quick. This thing will work so darn well in your camp kitchen. I love going camping, and I actually bought a separate camp kitchen. I love tent camping specifically. So I bought this really nice fold-up kitchen, and this is going to be a beast in that kitchen. Pretty neat from Keanu Alfaro and QSP. So let's get a weight on this thing. Sorry for shaking everything, folks. Now, what do we got? 4.45 ounces in weight. You're definitely going to be able to apply some nice pressure with that. This G10 feels good. They're non-contoured, but they're grippy. You can see the actual grippiness right there in the scales, the millwork. So pretty great. I really dig this. This can be an excellent camp knife. You can get right on top of this thing. You can really apply some back pressure and top pressure if you're trying to get in for something finer. That blade point is going to just lightly pierce and then allow a very nice amount of pressure to be applied. So let me show you guys with a quick comparison some other QSP winners. We have the Penguin, the QSP Penguin. So it's not too far off, probably losing an inch to the Penguin at most. That is the cheapest version, the $30 version with D2 steel. And then we rock one of my favorite QSPs, the variant. This is kind of the same situation. It's a nice Wharncliffe shape, but you got a belly. So maybe a modified Wharncliffe is what we're dealing with, which is a great chef's knife shape. So you can see the size is a little bigger, and that finger choil is one of the reasons. And these big, large scales allow you to really hold comfortably a knife that you're going to be doing some heavy chopping with. So if you are looking for a chef's knife, I would definitely keep this one in mind. The price point is not bad, $62 at release. I'm sure it will go on sale at some point, but $62 is still a very good deal for a really nice knife. 14C, very sharpenable, nice steel to work with, and definitely my favorite budget steel. There, Nitro V and some of these others are very close, but 14C seems to always rise to the top with me as far as budget steels. And the Chefmater is here to make waves. Let's see, inside we got some, keep the weight down a little bit. They kept the weight up, I imagine, on purpose, but just, they must have had a very specific weight in mind because they wanted this thing to be a little heavier than your 3-ounce so that you could really apply maximum pressure when chopping things. This will be a very nice knife to put in your pocket. Very cool profile when it's closed. Beautiful action. Thing is actually very snappy. And we have jimping on the back side all the way, not all the way around, but on the top and back of it. And it's really more of a push and a little bit downward motion to open this thing up, and then super comfortable ergonomics here. Really gonna make for a cool camp knife. This thing will, you can whittle finely with this thing, or you could chop carrots, apples, whatever, meat, whatever it is. This thing will be nicely and appropriately ready for the job. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm very curious. Are you looking for a chef knife? Are you not? Do you think this will make a great one? I do. But let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you next time.